What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is my second time recording this. As I always do, I always forget to push the record, or I always forget to unmute my microphone. But anyways, yeah, this is a once a week topic on Reddit. Coming from someone who loves the game, it feels like BGS is quietly deciding to end the post-launch support in favor on focus on Elder Scrolls 6. This guy, he gets to talk about there's no updates, no nothing, radio silent from Bethesda, and that's 100% true. And I have a lot to back up for it. They have been quiet since November, and I think it's because of the criticism they got for the DLC. I couldn't put it to words, but basically mostly negative on Steam. That's all you need to see, basically. People go ahead and defend it. The majority says otherwise. Anyways, I think after that they was like, fuck this game, basically. And also it goes to show you guys. Look at the numbers for the BGS games. I forgot to put 76 here, but Starfield was at 4,000 for the 24-hour player peak, and it's been going down. It was at like 5,000 last week apparently, but it's been going down every day. Fallout 4 10 years ago by the way, Fallout 4 15,000, Skyrim at 32, New Vegas at 45, and I'm pretty sure this is. You could look at these numbers for PC, and you could kind of see where it's at for console. For console, I would just multiply these numbers by like maybe 10, for console. And to get an accurate number, go to the creation website. Go to the creations website, and look at the plays for the recent popular mods like this one right here. You look at this mod, you look at the plays. That kind of tells you where they're at for the game. But anyway, it goes to tell you, it's like, what are they doing behind the scenes? They haven't said anything. We haven't got a single update. We got rumors for PS5 port, but that's about it. And also, there's this comment on, I comment on all their Instagram posts. Usually it's like me trolling or me trying to get like a reply back from them at least. I said, update the game, holy shit, and it got top comment on that post. And this guy, I forgot his name, but he said it's not a live service game. Did you know that? Yes, it's not a live service game, but also it's a very poor argument because a lot of people, they see a lot of potential in this game. Everyone saw potential in this game within the first 3 months of it being out, maybe 4 months of being out. They were like, this game has so much potential, it'd be better. They didn't deliver. They delivered on most of it, but there was way more to be done. They could have done expansion DLCs last year. They could have done robot DLCs, mech DLCs last year. Whatever. They could have went even crazier. They didn't. Then you go to Nexus, and you look at the weekly mods for this game. For all BGS games, actually. 41 this week. And we're only on Wednesday. It was like 7 days, I think. But I check this every day. It's like, no offense to the mod authors, but they're small stuff, or they're like tweaks and translations. But that's about it, really. Every now and then it's like a major one here. Like the Backrooms mod one, that was really good. I covered it in the last video. Highly recommend you guys checking it out. Highly recommend it. Then we go to New Vegas, 74 mods this week. Fallout 4, 135 this week. And every time I look here, it's mostly translations and a few patches. But then those translations and patches are of bigger mods. Like this Advanced Warfare mod, Moore's mod for Fallout 4. That's a bolt action rifle, really cool. I want to do it, but there's no bolt action animations in Starfield. My bad. Skyrim 551. Holy shit! We took the 41 and then we damn near times 10. It's insane. And then we also got these two legends right here. This is Lone Vault Wanderers podcast, LoneVaultRadio. 10,000 views 3 days ago, and we'll just check out what they say. These are like hardcore Bethesda fans. You go to them if you want to hear a really good opinion review about anything they do, really. So let's listen to what they say real quick.
Another expansion, at least one more, and I'm like, I don't know, like especially after Shattered Space, I thought it was gonna build the story more, and you kind of didn't. I'm just like,
They were saying every 6 weeks that Starfield's gonna get an update, that we're gonna have these big expansions, and I really feel like the reception to Shattered Space was so on the negative side that it kind of like just took their energy out of it, and they're like, you know what, we're just going to focus on Elder Scrolls 6. That's fundamentally what I believe is happening. Yeah. Because I think you're correct, and
then they go on for the next few minutes talking about everything else. What potentially Elder Scrolls 6 could be, and more Starfield stuff. But it's a really good podcast. I highly recommend you guys checking it out. I'll leave the link in the description. My bad. And then let's go over here to Starfield's Instagram and Twitter. What have they been posting? Yes, they've been posting paid mods and free mods, mainly paid mods. But it's like if you look at fuck the posts. Look at the comments and look at the top comments and look at what they're saying. And then this one I commented 16 times the backgrounds. I don't know what this is. I didn't buy it. I don't know what this is. This is sad. Did you guys remove the pronouns? This is just embarrassing. You shouldn't rely on your community to finish the game. More traits. Great. Are people still playing this? This one says, yes. 3 or 4 people are playing this. That's hella funny. And you scroll down their Instagram. It's just stats and then paid mods. And then their Twitter, same thing on their Twitter. We go to, it's the Wild Wild West here. Everybody here, it's always mixed on Twitter. Guys, it's over. This guy's posting the player numbers. How much is it? This guy says. Yeah, it kind of shows you. It's like, damn, did they give up? I honestly, looking at everything, I look at everything. I look at all this shit every day. I look at all the Reddit posts. I look at all like the Steam posts, their posts, and random videos pop up about this game on my YouTube, and I look at them and see what they say. And I 100% think it's true of what LoneVaultRadio said. I think they pretty much abandoned the game, and they might just do one DLC this year, like they said, the Starfield DLC. Yeah, they might do that, and I think they also reduced the development team like super small. Yeah, it's like what the fuck. Damn, a lot of people wanted so much more from this game, and it's like they just like kind of didn't deliver on that. I feel like, even though we had a good amount of updates last year, I feel like those updates, those updates were cool and all, but guys, you gotta think about 10 years ago. Fallout 4 had all its DLCs within a year of its launch. All of the DLCs. 10 years ago, right? We could have, instead of that one fucking DLC we had last year for Starfield, we could have had 2 or 3, maybe one big one, and 2 or 3, smaller sized ones, like the robot one from Fallout 4, or anything small like a settlements one. That could have been a DLC itself. Like I said, I think it's just honestly, I think it's laziness. I think it's just mismanagement, and I think it's just they're not reading the room, they're not in touch with their fans, they're not communicating with the fans. Obviously, I think it's just all 3 of those things. They're not doing anything. They're just doing what they want to do. And then you got, I'm in the Facebook group for Starfield, and I always knew the devs were in this group. It's like the biggest one, I think, for Starfield. And I always knew that the devs were in. Emil, the writer of Shattered Space, apparently, he gets on the group the other day, and he posts a paid mod. No offense to this paid mod, I haven't used it. But it's like, he gets on here, he's like, this is not my field, but it's like, dude, hello? What the fuck are you doing? It's like, dude, let us know what's going on with the fucking game. And then it's like, I try to get a reaction out of him, but nothing. I think he blocked me, honestly. But it's like, I'm like, 300 top bucks, no thanks. It's like, and he doesn't reply to anything else. It's like, dude, what are you doing, dude? It's like, sometimes I think this dude's special. And then this dude is like, and then when after Shattered Space, this guy drops like an essay about him, right? And this is what really provoked Emil in the group. He saw this photo of him, and he was like, I gotta comment on this post. And he went crazy. But anyway, yeah, it's like, guys, I think they just lost passion for the game once they saw like the criticism last year, like the first few months of the criticism. I think they just lost all passion for the game, because it's clearly there. They're not passionate for it. They could have released 3 or 4 DLCs. I think it's just laziness. I don't give a shit about one big DLC. It could have been like 3 or 4 last year. If they were passionate about the game, they would have released a ton of things. But clearly they're not, and it's so obvious. It's super obvious. And I think it's so far late to even do anything, because the modders have added so many things, like spacesuits. The paid mods have, they're pretty good. The recent ones were pretty good, looks like. It's like, what can they add at this point that's going to be, a little bit different? Who knows? Anyways, but this is all speculation. I just wanted to see where you guys were at with this. Also, I have 1,100 hours on the creation kit and a ton of guides and a ton of tutorials out. It's not worth my time jumping in it anymore if they're not putting out an update. It's like, why should I put out a mod or anything else? It's like, if they're not even doing this, if they're not even, putting it into the game, and I don't want my mod to just get like a few downloads on Nexus, or you know, a few downloads on console. And I want people to see my. I want a lot of people to see my mod. I'm pretty sure everybody else here wants to see their mod being seen too from everybody else. But it's like I don't want to put a single minute or hour more into the creation kit unless there's like a big DLC or no, a big update coming out, anything like that. Then I'll jump back into it. I was kind of waiting on making this video for 2 months. I was gonna make this video on the first week of January, but I was like, let me be a little patient, and I'm pretty much out of patience now. So anyway, yeah, I want to rant about Bethesda. Laziness, no passion. I think they gave up. And then you got this fucking guy talking about paid mods in the group. It's like, dude, hello. But anyway, that's it for the video, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I will see you.